Hello everyone. I wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to use the new Google Meet in Google Classroom. So I've made a test class just to demonstrate this. And the first thing I do to be able to set up the Google Meet is click on the gear in the top right corner here. And when I do that, it brings up the class details. And below that in the general section, you'll see that I can create a Google Meet by generating a Meet link. Now once you click this, it doesn't go away. You can't delete the Meet link. But you can make it invisible to students, and you can also reset the link or change the link after you're done with it. So first off, you click Generate Meet Link, and it's going to make a meeting link. And it defaults to turning this on visible to students. So if I click Save, and you look at the top header in my test class, here is the link to the Google Meet that all students can see. If I don't want them to see this, possibly I want to set it up so that my students only see it when I'm ready for it, is I'm going to deselect visible to students. Now the other thing I can do is I can click the down arrow and copy it like this, and then I click Save to save my settings so it's not visible to students, and I can go to the stream and set up a Google Meet. And once I've made the stream, I add the link, and I'm going to press Command V on my Mac or Control V on a Windows machine. Click Add Link, and there it is. Now the nice part about this is that I can click the down arrow and schedule my meeting for when I want it to be, so my students don't see it until I'm ready for my meeting. So I could schedule this for tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I can schedule it. Now one of the other reasons you might want to do this is a few little quirks that seem to happen. One is that if you're not the first person in the meeting, you don't have the ability to be able to mute or remove people or to record the meeting. As the teacher, you need to be the first person into the meeting in order to be able to have that additional functionality. So you might want to schedule it and be ready for when it's going to come so students don't go into the meeting early waiting for you. Once you're done with the meeting, and I'll go here, I'm going to delete this, I can go back to my settings so that my students can't go back in. Now once I've completed my Google Meet, I want to make sure that all my students are out of the meeting before me and I'm the last one out. Otherwise students are able to go back into the meeting even if you're not there. So what I'm going to do is click the gear, I'm going to go down here, and what I can do is if I want to change the Meet link for the next day, I click on the down arrow and I click reset, and it makes a new Google Meet link. Again, I can set it visible to students so that it shows up at the top, or I can click the down arrow, copy it, go back and add it to the stream. Click Add Link, post the link here, and then I can schedule it for when I need to. Or I can save a draft, and when I'm ready to go, I can go back in. Once I save a draft, it shows up under Saved Announcements here at the top of the stream, and what I can do is click on it and then post it when I'm ready. These are a couple easy ways to be able to use the Google Meet in Google Classroom. Remember that you may want to set it invisible to students until you're ready. You might want to copy it, put it in the stream, and you either may want to schedule it or to save it as a draft until you're ready to use it. Once you're done with it and you're the last person out of the room, you can go back into the settings gear and you can reset the link so that meeting from the previous day or the meeting you've just finished is now deleted and a new meeting link has been created. Hope this helps.